3 tips for you to become the most optimal farmer in Minecraft. Let's go. The first tip is going to be about your farming layout. So why am I in a plains village? Well, you see, one of these farms might spawn in a plains village, and it's a good example of actually how not to farm. So when I was starting out like playing Minecraft and I didn't really know what I was doing, I would build my farm like this. This is actually not very optimal because you can replace most of this water here with dirt. There's too much water here. You know, this villager, he's not doing it right. So what I'm demonstrating right here is how this layout that the farmers use is not optimal. This left one is optimal. So it is true that you actually only need 1 block of water to hydrate 4 pieces of farmland in each direction, going all the way to the corners. So if we compare these methods, I have a 9x9 space enclosed by these lapis ores, and this is the villager method. You can see we lose lots of farmland because we're replacing it with water. So for the optimal farming method, you get 80 crops per cycle with this 1 piece of water, and with this non-optimal setup in this 9x9 space, you get 63 crops per cycle, so that it is significantly lower. Another quick tip is that you can actually grab any kind of slab and cover up these water source blocks like this. So they'll still hydrate the land, but if you walk over them, you won't fall into the water. It's pretty optimal. Editor, can we transition to tip number 2? So tip number 2 is a lot less well known, but it is actually a game mechanic, and it is if you alternate the crops that you plant, they actually grow faster. So I'm going to conduct an experiment here where I'm going to set the random tick speed to 0. I'm going to plant an alternating row of crops here and just wheat over here, and we're going to compare how fast they grow. Okay, so I've just planted the crops with random tick speed 0. So the left, you can see that I'm alternating carrots and wheat, and the right, I'm just planting wheat. So I'm going to set the random tick speed to 750 so we can watch these plants grow more quickly and compare which one grows up faster. And as you can see, the left one, which is the alternating one, is actually growing up faster. There's more completed wheats on the left side compared to the right side. The left side's almost complete here. The right side's still going on. We got lots of non-completed wheats. The left side's been done for a while. The right side, as you can see, is still lagging behind with a couple of wheats that still haven't quite finished growing up. So yes, it is an actual mechanic, and it is in the game's code for some reason. So that's just something to consider while you're making your manual labored farms. And for some reason, this one took a long time to grow up. So the third and final tip is that if you break crops with any tool that has fortune on it, you will actually get more drops from the crop. So I have a netherite pickaxe, and I'm going to enchant it with fortune 3 right now. So let's do that. And then as you can see, I have 2 identical setups here, and I have 16 of wheat, beetroot, carrots, and potatoes on each side here. So I'm first going to break it with my hand and put what I get in this chest. And then I'm going to break it with the fortune 3, and I'm going to put what I get in this chest. All right, time lapse in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Okay, so this is how much stuff we got from breaking it with my hand. Now let's see how much stuff I'll get from breaking it with fortune 3. So this is what we got from breaking it with fortune 3, and you can see already that we got more stuff, but I'll put up on the screen right now a chi-square analysis for goodness of fit with the ones that I broke with my hands as the expected values and these as the observed values. And you can see that there is actually a statistically significant difference. As you can see, we almost got 50% more carrots and potatoes. We got a whole lot more seeds and beetroot seeds. So the thing about breaking stuff with fortune 3 is fortune 3 will get you more potatoes and more carrots, but it won't get you more wheat and beetroots. It'll actually get you more of their seeds. So it'll get you more wheat seeds and it'll get you more beetroot seeds. So you could chuck those into a composter and get free bone meal, which is like, why wouldn't you want free bone meal? So those were 3 very optimal tips for farming manually in the wheat fields of Minecraft. So to reiterate, you want to alternate your crops, you want to break it with fortune 3, and you want to have as little water as possible. So that means 4 blocks of dirt on each side going to the corners surrounding each water source block. And that is the most optimal way to farm in Minecraft. And you know, if you like the video, you can do the things. You know what the things are. I don't need to say them. And you know what else I don't have to say? Don't wear the link skin. I'll see you in the next one.